The Sports Town Podcast.
Now, as we switch gears to free agency, what shocked you the most about the first day of free agency of which player went where? What shocked you the most?
Man, oh my God, I don't know where to start, but probably Lonzo Ball to Chicago. I mean, you stick in a California type of guy in, the Windy City. I didn't see that coming whatsoever. I mean, leading up to this point, we heard so many rumors about New York. Maybe he re-signs with New Orleans. And I actually kind of felt like he would re-sign with New Orleans, just given the fact that, he's got a pretty good relationship with most of the guys on the roster. He's really close to Brandon Ingram, Zion Williamson, just guys like that, Josh Hart as well. But Chicago, I mean, they're definitely getting a steal. I mean, this is a guy that he's got the ability to, really facilitate at a high level for the most part, average north of 6 assists. He's going to improve your backcourt in the defense. We know that's one of the biggest problems that Chicago's been dealing with, these last couple of years. Kobe White and Zach LaVine hasn't really got the job done these last few seasons. But ultimately, I think Lonzo Ball, he'll be a phenomenal fit in Chicago.
Yeah, and I was a little shocked by that. I wasn't necessarily shocked about Kyle Lowry going to Miami because we all knew Lowry was out the door. But the Lonzo situation, I originally thought he might go to the Hornets to pair up with his brother. And there seemed like there would be a trade for Devontae Graham for Lonzo Ball. But I definitely think the Bulls, they should be in that somewhere, in that they should make the playoffs this year. And of course, there's no excuses because now they have, Zach LaVine, they got Lonzo, they got Vucevic, now they brought in DeMar DeRozan. So the Bulls seem like they're contenders now, and they should at least be somewhere in the top 5 in the East, especially with how open the Eastern Conference is.
Can I say something real quick about the Hornets?
Yeah.
Because I don't understand how that really works. I mean, we know that Lonzo and LaMelo and Jello, they all played in high school, obviously. But when you're Lonzo Ball and you're put in a situation in New Orleans where you're playing off ball, you're probably going to be in the same situation to a certain degree when you go to the Hornets, because LaMelo Ball, he's going to be the guy that's running the show. He's a much better ball handler, probably a better decision maker, and, he's definitely the better passer between the two. I mean, we saw the crazy passes that he was able to pull off. I mean, he's so comfortable in the pick and roll. There's so many scenarios where LaMelo Ball is just better than Lonzo Ball at the point guard position. So I didn't really see that making too much sense. I mean, obviously, like we said, they played in high school together. They're brothers, I mean, for Christ's sake. But I just didn't think that made much sense.
Yeah, I didn't really know how much or how well it would work together. I just saw there was a lot of, information where the Hornets were interested in trading for him. And I'm not sure exactly how interested LaMelo was to pair up with his brother. And it seemed like Lonzo wasn't super interested, but it was just kind of a thing that I thought might happen. But I definitely think, Lonzo makes more sense in Chicago, to be honest with you. But it was just kind of I just kind of thought that maybe it would happen just because of all the rumors, but at the end of the day, we'll never find out because, of course, he signs in Chicago. Thanks for listening to the Sports Town Podcast, or the STP Pod for short. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and much more. Also, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Sports Town Podcast. If you want to check out more videos of the Sports Town Podcast, click on the right.